Video, I'm going to show you how to set up a Sierra Designs 6-person tent. The first thing you need to do is look at the contents and what you have in your bag. In this bag, I have one tent, one rainfly with guy lines, 2 gray fiberglass poles, pretty durable, and a door holder. The purpose of this door holder is just to keep your door from flopping in the wind and causing a lot of noise, or in case an animal sees inside your tent and wants to come in and rips up your mesh inside that you have. So, probably would recommend this in the wind or basically in any case you have your tent up. The next thing you have is these tent stakes. These will keep your tent down from flopping in the wind. So I've got my 12 by 12 blue tarp. The purpose of this tarp is just to keep the tent from ripping on the bottom and causing damage to your tent in the first hand. So we're going to stretch out this tent, and my brother take the other side. This can take a while depending how experienced you are. So let me take the corner, and I'm going to take it and go up the corner. Some tarps are bigger than the tent itself. If that's the case, that's okay, because you kind of want it to be bigger just in case, something happens to it. It's also a good doormat, too, to wipe off your feet on. The tarp is pretty easy to wash, too. You just take a small little cloth and, rub it on there. Just take the stakes, get a mallet, and hammer them down. Make sure you're not using a hammer, because if you do, it might damage the stakes in the metal. So that could be pretty bad for your tent, and it could wear it down quicker. Because these tent stakes are kind of hard to find. All right, so while my brother's hammering these in, I'm going to get the tent poles out. What you want to do is you want to take them out, unfold them. These are pretty long, actually. Oh my gosh, this is like 20 feet. You want to take them, you want to snap all of the sides intact. Just take them in, snap it in, get this side, snap it in, so you've got the entire thing snapped in. So my brother has got to go inside, and we got to go set this up the correct way. So he's going to go inside there, and I'm going to go set up the pole. Now that the tarp is ready, you want to pull the tarp out of the tent so that you make a little bit of a cover area just in case any rain or some heavy wind comes, or wash your feet. Okay? Or to even act as a doormat if you care to do that. Alright, we've got one more thing left. We have got to set up this tent fly. Kind of the harder part, but we can do it. So we're gonna get this tent fly out from over the tent. Make sure there's no tangles in the guy lines and you're good. You want to find the door, which is this purple outline. You'll see this kind of purple, is with a zipper. So actually, here it is. So now we want to take it and we want to move it over to this side. That's where the door is, on the other side. Then we want to pull the tent fly, take the other person, and then take the other side. All right, ready? We're going to flip the tent fly over the tent. All right, now we are about to be done. Now we just need to hammer the last guy lines in and we're good. All right. One last guy line. They include one extra little stake. Just keep that just in case you lose one. That's a pretty important part of it. All right, we are almost done. The next step is just to put the door holder on. And we got our mesh door, and then we have a plastic polyethylene door kind of. So that's a good one. That's a pretty important piece too. So it looks good right now. It doesn't look like we have any problems. So now let's put this door handle through. All right, so the door. So now the door is up. You see, the door is higher. All right, so now this is it. Basically, that's the tent. If you want, there's an optional thing inside there that you can put in. This is the optional storage area on the top. You just hang it on the top with some hangers. It's not really that important. There's really not that much space to store. Maybe like an iPad, an iPhone, or, some just, tiny little camping gear. But it really can't really hold much. Just to give you an idea what's inside, we're just going to show you inside. There you go. That's what's inside. So, that's the tent. And thank you guys for watching. If you want to see more of my videos, I have a ton more coming out with outdoor videos and tons of other ones with programming, piano, and science. So check those out when they come out, and I will see you next week.